Hello everyone, and welcome to 40 Questions. My name is Stephen Walker, and this evening I'm interviewing Jennifer Olmos.
Yeah,
Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. It's nice to meet you, Jennifer.
Nice to meet you too.
And Jennifer, where are you from?
I'm from Barcelona, Spain.
Barcelona, Spain.
Yeah.
Okay, and for people that don't know, where is Spain?
So Spain is in Europe, south of French and east of Portugal.
East of Portugal.
Yeah,
so it's kind of a big peninsula, isn't it?
It's a peninsula, actually.
Right.
Peninsula is Spain and Portugal together.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And nationality. What nationality are people from Spain?
We are Spanish.
You are all Spanish. So
Yeah.
Spanish culture, Spanish food, Spanish
everything.
Spanish everything.
The Spanish, the language.
Spanish
also.
is the language as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And the population of Spain?
The population is around 46 million and a half, more or less.
46 million.
46 million. Yeah.
Okay, quite large. It's actually about the same size as South Korea.
Actually it's very similar number, but in South Korea they are like really compact.
It's a smaller country.
And they grow up, but we have bigger
apartment.
land. Yeah.
So you have more land mass.
Yeah, we have very empty spaces.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And so the capital city of Spain is
Madrid.
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 And what is the population of Madrid?
Madrid, I think it is around 3 million. Only the capital city.
Okay.
But around there are like the.
It's larger around the city, but in the main. In the main city it's around 3 million.
3 million.
Okay, very good. Moving into Unit 2, we talk about shapes, sizes, and appearances. And the flag of Spain, what color is the flag?
The colors are red and yellow.
Red and yellow. And the next question is the appearance of the flag. What does the flag look like?
So it is 2 horizontal red lines, and the middle one is like whiter and in yellow color. Okay,
so there's three horizontal lines. And so there's a red on the top and the bottom, and in the middle is
yellow.
A larger yellow horizontal line. And is there anything else?
Yeah, the official flag has the coat of arms, so basically tells you the story of the whole country. Okay. And for example, it has the old kingdoms, and basically they explain the history about Spain from the Catholic kings. It's like when it was formed. Spain. And Castilla y León and Aragon, Navarra, they were kingdoms. They came together to form Spain when the Catholic kings they got married. And also has the family, the royal family symbol. Okay. The crown, columns.
The crown on the top, and the symbol, the family symbol is at the bottom of the shield?
It's in the middle.
It's in the middle.
Yeah, because we have a monarchy. So it's like.
That's a monarchy, so you have a king and a queen.
Yes, yes.
All right, and what is the king and queen's name?
Felipe VI de Borbón.
Felipe VI?
Sexto de Borbón, and Leticia.
Leticia.
Leticia is the queen.
Is the queen.
And yeah.
All right, very interesting. And the next question, question 8 and question 9. The appearance of the people on average, what does the majority of women and the majority of men look like in Spain?
So as Spain is very big, we are very different from regions, but in basic lines, so they look like, for example, girls, they are like looking more like me.
They look like you.
Yeah, exactly like me.
Exactly.
No, but girls normally we have the brown hair, brown eyes, our skin normally is tan compared to always comparing to North Europe.
Right, right.
Because in North Europe, mostly
Northern Europeans look like me.
Yeah, they are like very white skin and blue eyes. We have also blue eyes. My father has blue eyes, for example.
Okay.
And he was blonde, but
he's from Spain.
Yeah. So we have different, but in general, most of the people brown color or dark color in the hair, brown eyes, and
so just a darker complexion overall.
We are not very, I mean, this is for girls and boys because we are not very different, and normally we are not that tall as the North Europeans, and even though the new generations are increasing the
well, that's happening everywhere. People are getting bigger these days, aren't they?
Yeah.
Through diet and
more,
or not dieting.
We are not lacking now of nutrients, so
too much nutrients, and we're getting bigger.
Yeah.
Okay, and question 10 is minorities. What minorities? Can you tell me? You know, 1 or 2 or 3 different minorities that live in Spain.
So basically, we have a lot of people from Latin America.
Okay.
And they came like maybe from in the 90s, more or less, when there was like the economy was very important, and also the language helps a lot. But also we have people from Romania and also from Morocco. Many Africans also, they come for...
Because Morocco is just right south of Spain,
so
they come up through...
It's very near, so they just need to cross
So that's the Strait of Gibraltar?
Yes.
The water between Spain and Morocco.
Yeah, so you can see the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean, and you can cross in that.
Right. So you have Moroccans, Latin Americans,
Romanian,
and Romanians,
and also from the Sub-Sahara. Also they cross.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean we are very like multicultural.
Multicultural. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay, Jennifer. And in Unit 3. We talk about food, tastes, and ingredients. And can you tell us one traditional food that is eaten in Spain?
If I have to choose just one, it's very, very difficult because if there is something that it really characterizes the Spanish is the food. Wherever you go, it's like Spanish food. They always say that is the best, but I have to say it's very good. But if I have to choose, because it's very popular, is the paella. Paella you can find almost everywhere in the world.
Yeah. And so a traditional paella, can you tell us what are the ingredients of a traditional Spanish paella?
So the original paella is from one part of Spain. Original from there is Valencia. So
Valencia?
Valencia paella. The basic ingredient is rice.
Rice. Okay. So that's the base.
Yeah, the base is rice. And the Valencia paella has as meat, has rabbit and chicken. Yeah.
Rabbit and chicken.
Yeah, both.
Okay.
And they also have green. What's the name of that? Green. We say judías verdes.
Okay.
And I think they also put some kind of another bigger bean.
Okay.
And tomatoes.
And
one of the most important things is to put saffron.
Saffron.
Saffron is some kind of small leaves or flowers. It comes from flowers.
Red
it
flower.
Is really, really expensive.
Right.
The taste is not really, you cannot feel the taste, but it gives some color. The typical color of paella is yellow.
It's yellow.
Yellow.
And that comes from the saffron?
Saffron.
So not that many ingredients, really.
No, I mean there are like few ones and basically rice.
And then different places in Spain will add different ingredients, but the traditional one.
The traditional is that one.
It's pretty basic.
There are other type of paellas which are the vegetarian or the seafood. Personally, I like more the seafood because it's the one that my mom. But
that's the one that you can find in the book as well.
If you go to Valencia and you ask for a seafood paella, they will say, "Are you crazy?" It's like you are in Valencia.
Hey, that's not the paella.
If you find some people from Valencia, they will say, "That's not paella. Don't eat it."
Yeah. That's interesting. So, okay, if we have never had paella before, how would you say? How does the traditional Valencia paella taste?
I didn't eat paella from Valencia, actually.
Okay, so then how does...
I am not from Valencia, but the one that I
typical paella that you have eaten, how does that taste?
My mom cooks the seafood paella.
Mom's paella.
So she puts like mussels.
Mussels, yeah.
And also...
shrimp?
Shrimp.
So some seafood. Yeah. So what would you say? What's the taste of a paella?
Paella is like a mixture of tastes.
A mixture of tastes.
In this case, you can find the seafood, also a little bit salty, and also the meat.
Maybe a little fishy.
Yeah, fishy.
Clams, mussels.
You can also, it's like a sweet and salt at the same time.
Sweet and salty. Okay.
Yeah, now I'm becoming hungry. Thinking of the paella.
Yeah, that's true. It's about time to eat for myself as well. And the next question, 14, is the smell. So, all right,
Ooh.
Mom's cooking the paella. You walk in. What do you remember? How does that paella smell?
I don't know how to describe. It's just like
sometimes it's difficult, but paint a little image in our minds. What would you say?
When you are cooking like something with tomato, that is the smell, it is kind of sweet smell.
It's a bit sweet.
Yeah, because of tomato, and I don't know exactly how to describe. It's just like...
Well, you have the meat, you have the rabbit or the chicken and the seafood, so it's a bit meaty.
When you are cooking, so the last step is to put the rice.
Right.
So when you are cooking the meat, you're frying the shrimps, for example. You are preparing everything, and then this is the moment that it smells more. You can,
for sure, yeah.
You can smell like
it's a very savory smell.
And then later,
aromatic is a nice smell. Yeah,
it's very aromatic. Actually, the Spanish in general food is very like a smelly, very good.
Good smelling cuisines.
Yeah.
Okay, and the last question of Unit 3 is the texture. So we have a big pan or plate or dish of paella.
So when you
what are some textures that we can experience?
So when you cook the paella, it has to be done in a special fry pan. It's not like the one, so it's like 2 hands. Depends on how many people they are gonna eat, so you can have a small, big, or super big, or even the popular paellas, they are like they can eat size. Yeah, they are very big.
And so what are some textures though? What are some textures that we're experiencing? Especially
from the rice, like a granule, and should be
the rice is soft.
It's soft, and if you do like in a Valencian way, normally the bottom is like kind of burnt.
Okay, so it's a bit crispy.
Yeah, crispy.
Or crunchy.
Just on the bottom. And that is the most tasty part of the paella.
That's interesting.
And actually, it's one of my favorite things of the paella if it's well done. Okay?
Yeah.
So the rice cannot be so much cooked. Also, should be, just cook well.
Right.
Without
not too much.
Too much.
Okay. All right.
That is a problem that many people, when we are not experts, we overcook the rice. And
the rice is tough.
Yeah, rice is very difficult to.
It's not easy to cook the perfect dish of rice, is it?
It's not easy.
Okay, and in Unit 4 we talk about weather, seasons, and landscapes. And question 16. The landscape of Spain. What is the landscape like in Spain?
So you can go from north to south.
Okay.
So the north, everything is more or less green.
Okay.
Because the weather also is a little bit colder.
I see.
And so you have cliffs, you have beaches there also, and a lot of forest. It's very important forest in there. And if you go more down, more plain,
Okay, it's flatter.
Yeah, flatter.
So it's more mountainous in the north.
Yeah, especially
and then you go.
Yeah, you can find a lot of like mountains around, but especially the north has, and the south also they have, but it's like divided. It's kind of divided. So also we say that the Spain, basically in the middle of Spain, you can, like, we call meseta, which is a part of the land is like upper than the rest of the Spain.
It's raised and flat, and in Spain, in Spanish, it's called la mesa.
La meseta.
La meseta.
Meseta.
Meseta. And then in English, it's a mesa, M-E-S-A, mesa.
Mesa.
And also we say maybe it's similar to a plateau.
Yeah,
kind of, it's higher and it's fairly flat.
Even though you can find also mountains in there, but in general it's like
a higher elevation. In the center.
Yeah.
Okay. And is there any desert?
Yeah,
it's pretty dry, isn't it?
Depending, I mean, if you go to south, it's more dry, but there is one desert we say Monegros. Monegros is in Aragon. Is in between.
Monegros in Aragon, which is which
like
area?
More or less like the east part of Spain.
Okay.
When you go from, for example, from Catalonia and you want to go to the north of Spain, you have to cross, and normally you have to go by Zaragoza, which is the capital of that area, and there is a desert.
And that's a desert area, pretty arid.
Yeah.
Dry.
Yeah. But it's not like the typical desert,
it's not the sand, not the Sahara.
But you can see like very dry everything.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And so now, again, it's a peninsula. So it's a coastal. Yeah. Well, you have Portugal, but you have a lot of coast.
We have.
You have some good beaches in Spain?
We have the most beautiful beaches, almost, I think, in
the world.
Not in the world, in Europe. In Europe.
Okay.
The weather and the beach is perfect. I mean, the best ones are always in the south.
In the southern part.
Cádiz and Malaga. They have the best ones.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And question 17: seasons. Spain. How many seasons are in Spain?
Yeah, similar as in Korea. We have spring, autumn, winter, and summer.
You have 4 seasons.
Yeah. So Spain has the 4 months seasons. You know, every season is 4 months and it's 4 months. Yeah. So we can enjoy well. And
so there's the winter in Spain. Do you receive snow?
Nowadays we are receiving more snow.
You do?
But
northern Spain?
North of Spain, especially like more in the meseta.
Okay, on the
it's
top,
more
on the
dry,
mesa.
and it snows, but it's not that frequently, for example, in Barcelona or the south, because the weather is more warm. It's warmer. And
but still, technically, you have all 4 seasons, and it's quite cold.
Not that cold. In Spain, one of the characteristics is the good weather. So we don't have very, very cold winter like in north of Europe. The summers are very hot, and they are becoming hotter.
And so in the autumn and the winter, do the trees change the color and lose their leaves?
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah, they
okay,
do.
All right. And question 19 is about disasters, natural disasters. What kind of natural disasters can you find in Spain?
It's not a land that usually has a lot of like natural disasters.
Okay. Well, then you're lucky.
We are not having like earthquakes or hurricanes or these kind of like very
tornadoes.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
Maybe very small things, or occasionally maybe once in 20 years.
Okay.
So it's not really. So I think most of like the natural disaster are the flooding, sometimes from
flooding.
The rivers, and fires also.
So what kind of forest fires?
Yeah, because we nowadays, especially, it's not raining too much, so it's like more like dry.
So you experience drought.
Yeah, drought.
Droughts, and then droughts lead to the forest fires.
The natural fires. However, most of the fires in Spain and also in Portugal are not made by natural events.
Okay.
It's by the human, and we have a very big problem with that.
Okay, Jennifer, and question 20 is about holidays. What would you say is an important holiday in Spain?
I would say that the most important is Christmas.
Christmas.
But Christmas everywhere.
Christmas, okay. Yeah, we know it's different in every country, but still, I mean, we know Christmas.
For Catholics, I want to probably say that also, like few weeks ago, there was a big holiday also, and also it's a religion holiday, and we say Semana Santa.
Semana Santa?
It's the Holy Week.
The Holy Week.
It's like 1 week before Easter, so we celebrate the death of Jesus Christ and the resurrection.
Resurrection.
Okay? So it's like this kind of.
So it's the week before
the resurrection.
Before the resurrection.
Yeah. So basically, you are like. Well, you prepare also a lot of like foods, and you, for example, there is one day you cannot eat meat, and you have to eat the fish. I remember that. But
it's only 1 week in Spain.
Yeah, so
Holy Week.
Yeah, it's from one Sunday to Monday.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's official holiday, so everybody does, even other religions.
And it's official. It's
official. It's official.
One day is official, or the whole
there are not
week.
Almost. If you are a worker, probably you will have few days, but people like the students, they have the whole week.
Well, okay, so
from Sunday to
significant
Monday.
Holiday then.
Yeah.
Are there any kind of parades or festivals?
Yeah, there is the parades, and they take the images, the statues of Jesus Christ and
Mary, maybe,
and they bring it out from the church.
Okay.
And they call it El Paso.
El Paso.
El Paso is like walking. So there are, imagine you are bringing a big statue which is very heavy. You need like maybe 20 or 30 or 50 guys, normally men, bringing on their shoulders, and they have to.
So they parade it down the streets.
Yeah, and they have to follow like some pasos, some steps. So they are having like a rhythm, and they are doing like a path, and they bring it to outside, and then later they coming back. And also during that like parade, there are some women and some men that they sing saetas. They are like saetas is the name of the songs, and they are like singing that religious songs to
like
the
in
statue.
English, maybe a hymn. We're singing religious hymns or religious songs.
This is actually in the south of Spain, because in the rest is not that much, even though we have some parades. For example, in my hometown we have some, but it's because of the people who emigrate from the south, and they came, for example, to Barcelona. They are making that because they want to bring their cultural, but it's not typically from Barcelona, for example. It's from the south.
Okay. All right.
But it's very beautiful.
Okay, and moving into Unit 5, ports, transportation, and accommodation. Question 21. We are going to Spain. What is the main or two of the main international airports that we would fly into?
So the international, I mean, not the best, but the main one is the Barajas, Madrid, in the capital. That is
one more time.
Barajas, Madrid.
Barajas, Madrid.
I think they changed the name now.
Okay.
But I'm not sure, or only one terminal, but it's Barajas.
Barajas, Madrid. So that's in Madrid.
And the second one is Barcelona.
Okay.
And so the most international is Madrid, because it has a lot of international flights, especially from Latin America, and so Barcelona also has, but less.
Okay.
But nowadays it's like opening more.
It's getting bigger.
Yeah. So
okay. And so now we are either in Madrid or Barcelona. The next question is about transportation. What are some modes of transportation that we can expect to find in Spain?
So you can move very easily, I mean by car, obviously.
Yeah, so you have the main, let's say the main four. You have cars, buses,
yeah, we have
trains and planes.
Yeah, and ship also.
And ships.
Yeah, because we have coast. So
you come into the ports.
Yeah. But basically it was train, and also we have the AVE, which is the high speed. So AVE is alta velocidad. Alta is high and velocidad is speed, so it's high speed.
Okay, so it's a high-speed train.
Yeah, and it not covers all the cities, but for example, one connection very important, especially for business people, is Barcelona, Madrid in around 1 hour.
So from Barcelona to Madrid.
Yeah.
And so 1 hour. If we were to drive that by car, how long would it take?
I think it's about 6 hours.
Wow, okay.
6 or 7 hours. I've never gone from Barcelona to Madrid, but I think it's like 6 hours.
But the AVE?
By AVE it's 1 hour approximately, more or less, yes.
Okay, all right. Is there anything else?
We have a very old tram in Barcelona, which is the blue tram.
The blue tram.
Nowadays they keep it just for one line, but it is very beautiful. It goes through the mountain.
Okay. And question 23, we are in Spain, Madrid, Barcelona, somewhere, I don't know, but what is a nice hotel that you would recommend?
Well, first, Spain is very touristic.
Okay.
Really touristic.
Yeah.
So our main economic
is tourism.
Tourism. Islands, beaches, mountains, whatever. So that means that you can find easily hotels everywhere, and cheapest or expensive, with a lot of things. So it's very difficult to choose, but I think maybe
give us one.
There is one in the north of Spain, in the city of Donostia. Is Donostia, or in the Spanish language is San Sebastian. Is in the Basque Country. Basque Country is in the north of Spain, and it's very nice hotel, maybe 5 stars.
What's the name of the hotel?
The name is Hotel Maria Cristina.
Hotel Maria Cristina.
Maria Cristina.
Hotel Maria Cristina.
Yeah, and it's in front of the beach. Maybe I don't know how old it is, but it's very old.
It's quite old. And it's a 5-star.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think maybe one night the cheapest is 200 euros.
200 euro.
So it's kind of.
Okay. And so we go into the Hotel Maria Cristina, and what amenities are offered at the Maria Cristina?
You can have obviously Wi-Fi. I think they have some fitness center.
Okay.
And they have restaurants, because in general,
more than one.
Yeah, restaurant. I'm not sure. Maybe they have a bigger one, or they have also a little cafeteria.
Sure.
But I think I've never been, so maybe I want to go someday to see by my eyes. I have seen that from outside, and it's seems like a castle.
It looks like a castle. Wow.
And with terraces, garden, and it's very wow.
Yeah, sounds
like
nice.
A majestic one.
Okay, and the next question 25, is about money. What is the currency used in Spain?
We use the euro.
The euro. Okay. And so what is the exchange rate in dollars to the euro? So 1 euro would be?
1 euro is probably approximate like $1.20.
So $1.20, basically. Okay, Jennifer, moving into Unit 6, we talk about greetings, gestures, and customs. And what is a greeting that is used in Spain?
We say hola.
Hola?
Hola.
Which means?
Hola is hello.
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 Anything else? Meeting someone?
We have many, like hola, adios is to say goodbye.
Okay, adios.
And we say good morning, we say buenos días. So we say good morning, good afternoon, we say buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches.
Buenos días, buenas noches, buenas tardes.
Also, you can say hasta luego. It's like see you.
Hasta luego, saying goodbye.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And the next question is gestures. So we are in Spain. What are some nice gestures that we can do and use?
So one of the things that I didn't know, but I'm always moving my hands, but we have like we are like Italian and Spanish.
Body language.
Yeah, it's a lot of body language. And I didn't know until my friends in here, they told me like, oh, you are moving so much. You're very
animated.
And I think we have lots, and they also have meaning. And for example, what can I say? Like when you want to say I'm going. Okay, you say me piro, me voy.
Me voy, me piro.
Me voy, me piro is more informal between friends, like me piro. But if you say me voy, you do like, or when you say let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Like get out.
Okay. All right. That's new to me.
Other one, for example, if you are single for a long time, for example, you say estar a dos velas.
Estar
and literally
a dos
velas. So it's to be like two candles, in two candles. So we say like, oh,
this is the gesture.
My life, oh my god, this year I've been in two candles, no?
Like two candles.
Yeah, two candles.
But it's not crying.
No, it's like you are single, you haven't had boyfriend for a long time.
Or
like,
girlfriend.
Yeah, or girlfriend. It's like, oh my god, I'm so pitiful, no one likes me, I'm having a bad time, estoy a dos velas.
And that's a good gesture though? Amongst friends?
It's among friends, among family, or this.
Okay, and now let's move to the next question, is impolite. So, we're traveling in Spain. What are some gestures that we should not do when we go to Spain?
There are a lot of hidden gestures that I cannot recognize because they are already like how can I say, internalizing me, so I cannot. But one of the things
what would you recommend to a tourist? Do not do this.
Especially if you do that in front of my mom, she will say to you like, don't do it. And like making noise when you are eating the soup, forbidden. Totally.
No slurping.
No. But you do that in Spain and everybody is gonna look at you like,
it's rude.
What are you doing, man? So is not a good.
What other gestures, like body gestures, would be impolite?
For example, if you are in with people and if you are having a cold and you normally here they put a mask, no, but we don't wear masks. So what we do is like cover our mouth when we cough, no, like or do like this to not to contaminate all the people.
So now that's a polite gesture.
Yeah,
that's a polite gesture to do.
If you don't do it, it's the impolite way.
If you don't do it,
so
if you cough without using your hand, then that's very impolite.
You are spreading all the virus, so that is impolite. So you have to cover your.
Please cover your mouth.
Yeah, that is the. But probably there are a lot, but it's very difficult because already are internalized.
Yeah. Okay, and then let's move into the next question about customs. Question 29, what are some customs in Spain?
Well, we have one that we say this is the national sport in Spain.
The national sport?
In Spain. Okay. And we call it la siesta.
La siesta. And what is a siesta?
The nap.
It's a nap.
Yeah.
When traditionally was the siesta? Was there a time?
It's because before there was not aircon, right? And Spain is very hot during the summer. So when it is very, very hot, is the like after lunch.
Okay. So in the mid-noon area.
Yeah, from 1 or 2 to 4, 5, the sun is so strong that people usually went to sleep because it was really hot. I mean, you couldn't move it. I mean, imagine without aircon, okay?
And you just had lunch and it's hot. So you want to take a nap.
And then after eating, and the Spanish like a lot of food, so you take a nap. Normally it should be not that long, okay? It's like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. If you do more, that is
you wake up at 6 p.m. and that's too long. In English we say power nap.
Power nap.
Nice and short, but then you get energy.
Especially because after lunch you are like little bit, you know, like.
Sure,
and you cannot do absolutely anything, or you just
tired.
watch TV or something.
And it's hot. Okay, and question 30 is about religion. So, what religions are practiced in Spain?
Mostly is Catholic.
Mostly is Catholic.
Yeah, Catholic, and I could say maybe 90% or of the population.
Okay, the majority, the large majority is Catholic, and then are there any other religions?
There are, and
what would be the next 2 or 3?
Immigrants, for example, from Morocco, like they are, or Morocco or like Arab countries. We have also Muslims.
Okay.
So you can also find some
mosques,
like mezquitas is the church from them.
The mosque.
And yeah, I think that, but it's very rare to find like Jewish, and I don't know Buddhist also. So normally are the immigrants who have brought all these religions, but not normally, and atheists that and non-believers that. It's like
the agnostics, just maybe the ones that we don't know.
And nowadays more people are like going to no, I don't believe in anything. I know there is something in there, but I don't know.
Well, that would be an agnostic.
Yeah.
Okay, Jennifer, moving into Unit 7, this is landmarks, activities, and things to do. And we are in Spain, and we want to go sightseeing. Where is a good place to go sightseeing? Give us 1 or 2, or what would you say?
All Spain is a sightseeing.
All of Spain.
All Spain you can go and you can see, but you can go, for example, La Costa Brava in Catalonia.
Slow down.
It's La Costa Brava.
La Costa Brava.
The Brave Coast.
Brava, brave, La Costa, coast. And that is where? That
is in the northeast of Catalonia.
Of Catalonia, so that's the northeast part of Spain.
Yeah. And it's like cliffs with beaches, very natural things.
Okay, sounds nice.
Yeah, and also Canary Islands, for example.
Canary Islands.
That is not in the peninsula. They are closer to Africa, for example.
And is it part of Spain?
Yeah, it's a part of Spain.
It's part of Spain, the Canary Islands.
Yeah, Canary Islands. They have like several islands. And Tenerife Island, in the Canary Islands, there is one of the island. The name is Tenerife, and there is a volcano. Now is
volcanoes.
Is not activated.
Dormant. It's a dormant volcano, sleeping, taking a siesta.
Yes, taking a siesta. Exactly. And
can you tell us one more place, more like the mainland Spain for sightseeing?
You could say any mountain, for example, the Pyrenees.
The Pyrenees Mountains.
They share by one side France, one side Spain.
So that would be northeast part of Spain.
Yeah.
Okay, and the next question is landmarks. So we have places to go. What are some things we can see? What are some famous landmarks to see in Spain?
I think La Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. La Sagrada Familia.
La Sagrada Familia.
Exactly.
And Sagrada Familia. Familia is family. Sagrada is sacred family, and that's
family. Yeah, it's a huge cathedral, modern cathedral. It's not the typical cathedral that we are used to see in Europe.
It's very unique.
It's very unique.
Who designed this cathedral?
It was Antoni Gaudí. So many people is like amazed by all his work.
Yes. One more landmark.
Think one that I love, and I think I visited like several times when I was a child, when I was a teenager, when I was like a little bit more adult, is the Alhambra, La Alhambra. The name is.
And this is.
Is in Granada, in the south of Spain. Granada is in the south of Spain.
South Spain.
Yeah.
And what is it?
It's a palace. It's a palace. It's the last Muslim palace that we had in Spain.
The last Muslim palace in Spain.
Yeah, and it is amazing, and you can see like the characteristics of the Arabic architecture.
Okay.
And gardens.
Okay. You know, so it's a large structure.
So, yeah, it's very big. It is really amazing.
Okay, and activities. So we have sightseeing, landmarks, but the Spanish people, what are some activities that Spanish people like to do in Spain?
For example, go for tapas, for example, is eating.
And what is a tapas?
Tapas is side dishes.
So tapas it means a small dish in English. Yeah.
So we have different, and this is one of the
eating is,
I mean, is the most important.
Yeah.
And then like physical activities, whereas nowadays the running is on fire these days. And running.
So running, jogging.
Yeah, jogging.
Exercising.
Yeah.
One more activity.
Maybe I could say like there are a lot of swimming pools, and you can do, for example, snorkeling in the beach.
Okay, so swimming pools, but going to the beach, to the ocean, to the sea, and snorkeling.
Yeah, you can.
So, is there nice coral? Are the waters clean?
But for example, in the Costa Brava, you can find like a lot of fishes because it's more natural.
Colorful fish.
If it's too tourist, you will not find.
Right. What was an activity, or is an activity you enjoy when you are in Spain?
Go to the beach and
go to the beach and swim.
Swim.
Okay, so
it's in our veins.
It's in your veins.
Yeah. Go to the beach.
Beach lovers. Are you a good swimmer?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Not everybody is, but
I
guess Spanish culture, most people...
We learn when we are children, even when we are babies.
It's a good skill.
Yeah.
It's a good skill to know. And question 35, people watching. Where would you say is a good place to go people watching in Spain?
For example, I think maybe you can go to Madrid.
In Madrid.
When any park you can see, for example, in Madrid, the Parque del Retiro.
So it's a park?
Yeah. But for example, in Madrid, I have gone there as the typical thing that a tourist does is go to the Plaza del Sol.
It's a plaza?
Yeah, it's a square. So in that you can see like many people from or because it's very tourist place.
Okay.
You can also find the kilometer zero, the 0 kilometer.
The center.
Yeah, there is a sign. And you can see on the floor. It's written like in here all the roads start.
In Spain?
Yeah, in Madrid.
In Madrid.
Yeah, Madrid is in the center of Spain.
Okay.
So we have like the kilometer, the zero.
Okay,
and all the roads that go to Barcelona, to the north, to the south, they start from here. So they call it kilometro cero. Kilometro cero.
A cero? Yeah. A cero is 0.
Yeah, 0.
Okay, Jennifer. This is Unit 8. This is the last unit. Oh. And we talk about music, pop culture, and famous people. So this is one of my favorite units. And music. I presume music is a pretty important part of Spanish culture.
Yeah.
So tell us, 1 or 2 or 3 kinds of music that are popular in your country.
So basically we have like a pop music culture.
Pop music.
Many singers they do, or for example flamenco. Flamenco is also very important.
And that's a traditional Spanish dance?
Yeah, they also have
and music?
Some of them sing and some others they are dancing.
Flamenco music, okay.
Yeah. And nowadays it's becoming very important, the Latin music. That maybe salsa and reggaeton right now. Reggaeton is, Despacito song. This is reggaeton.
I don't know.
No?
No.
Oh my God, you don't know reggaeton.
How? Do you know? I don't know.
I guess they know. I think that even there is a Korean version of the reggaeton.
No idea.
Well, it became very famous last year. It is from Puerto Rico So,
but that's Puerto Rico. That's not Spanish.
I mean, this kind of music nowadays is very popular in Spain.
Okay.
Even though it's not original from us.
Can you sing some of it for us?
No, I'm very shy. I know.
Really?
Yeah, no, I cannot sing. No,
okay. Well, we'll research that later.
Yeah.
So we got flamenco, reggaeton,
salsa.
Rock and roll also,
rock and roll,
maybe younger people. It's about
also that is the like more commercial, but also there is important.
Is there anything specifically Spanish with music?
Flamenco and sevillanas are very, and also la copla. Copla is very old kind of songs.
Okay,
and
traditional.
Normally there was like a woman, you know, like a very with powerful voice.
Yeah, can you sing some of that for us?
No.
No?
No, it's like...
Now I know how to make you quiet.
Wow.
Ask her to sing.
No.
So the next question is about famous people.
Mm-hmm.
What famous people would you like us to know about that come from Spain? Give us 2 or 3.
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive.
Dead or alive.
It's your choice.
I think everybody knows Picasso. Pablo Picasso. He was a painter. Mm-hmm. And also his friend, also Salvador Dali. They were painters at the same time. Salvador Dali.
Dali.
He's always wearing the mustache like this.
Yeah.
Crazy man, but they were very famous.
You know, art. They're artists. True to their field.
Maybe some alive. Penelope CRUZ.
Or in English we say Penelope.
She's very
Penelope CRUZ.
Spanish style, like, you know, dark color, dark brown eyes.
Okay, one more.
Maybe what can I say? Julio Iglesias. Maybe somebody can recognize more the son. The son is very famous too, the Enrique Iglesias. Yeah, also plays like Latin music, but
Julio is from Spain.
Julio is from Spain.
Yeah.
And
Enrico also was born in Spain?
Yeah.
The next question is about the president.
Mm-hmm.
Question 38. Who is the president or the leader of Spain? You said you have a monarchy, you have a king and a queen. Do you also have a president?
Yeah, sure.
And so who is the president?
So it's nowadays is Mariano Rajoy.
One more time.
Mariano
Rajoy. How long has he been the president?
When I came here in 2012, he became president.
2012?
Yeah. So now 6 years.
Okay, 6 years. So in Spain, do you have an election every
4 years?
Every 4 years. And is there a limit for him?
Unlimited.
It's unlimited, no limit.
No
so he
limitation.
can continue to be president as long as the people,
if it's able and people want,
elect him every 4 years. Moving into question 39, subcultures. Are there any unique subcultures in Spain?
Yeah, there are. I mean,
can you tell us 1 or 2?
We have like a young generation that we call ninis. Nini, and comes from ni estudia, ni trabaja. Like
no study and no
working.
No working. No study, no work.
These young generations that they are like in this economic crisis.
The economy is bad.
They are like just living from their parents. They don't want to study. So that is like a problem that we have. But it's funny that we say, "Oh, Nini."
So no study, no work. So the lesson is don't be a nini.
No, don't do a nini.
Don't be a nini. And
because then at the end you are a loser. You don't have anything. So
yeah, no money. You live in your parents' basement for.
When your parents are not there, what you are gonna do? So
yeah, who knows?
Build your future.
Yeah. Okay, Jennifer. Guess what?
We arrived to the end.
We have almost arrived to the end. This is question 40.
Wow.
And the national flower. Does Spain have a national flower?
Officially, I'm not sure, but I think it can be the carnation.
Carnation. And in Spanish, it's...
In Spanish, it's a clavel.
Clavel?
Clavel, exactly.
Clavel?
Yeah, clavel.
But in English, it's the carnation.
Carnation.
And so we wear the carnations.
Yeah. So this flower, you can find, I think they choose it as a national because you can see in the south of Spain, in the the houses, because it's a flower that resists to hot temperature.
It's good in hot. It's good in hot weather,
and it's also you can find in the flamenco dancers when they put in here they put a big carnation. Yeah, and also bullfighters. Also, when they do their good job.
Right. Yeah, people throw the carnations at the bullfighters.
Yeah, I think
I didn't know.
That's why they choose it as a national flower.
Well, that's very fitting.
Actually, yeah, maybe the carnation.
Carnation. All right. Jennifer, muchas gracias.
De nada.
De nada. I appreciated it, and it was a very interesting and good education for myself. I've traveled to Spain, but I've learned a lot tonight, and I hope everyone here has also learned a lot. How do you say goodbye in Espanol?
Adiós.
Adiós.
Adiós. O hasta pronto. It's like... Hasta pronto, hasta luego. Hasta luego, amigos.
Okay. And until next time, my name is Stephen Walker, and this is 40 Questions. Salud.
Salud.